Hey guys, HotRod08 here, and welcome back to my new support item mini-series. One of the biggest issues I see with players in all ranks, but especially bronze through gold, is that everyone builds the exact same items in each game and never changes it up. Depending on your AD carry, your overall team comp, and the enemy's team comp, your items should be changing from game to game, and that is what I'm here to help you with. We've already covered the enchanter items, and as the weeks go on, we'll touch up on the starting items, boot choices, tank items, AP caster items, and utility items, with today hitting up on the supportive tank items. Finally, all the items will be timestamped in the description and in the comments below. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting the supportive tank item list is Knight's Vow, which costs 2200 gold and gives 40 armor, 10% cooldown reduction, 250 health, and if you're nearby your designated partner, which you can change once every 90 seconds, you'll receive an additional 20 armor and gain an extra 15% movement speed moving towards them. While you're nearby your partner as well, you'll heal for 12% of the damage your partner does to enemy champions, and you'll absorb 12% of the damage your partner would take from enemy champions and receive that damage as true damage to yourself instead. Now, Knight's Vow's best strength is its ability to protect your team's best carry and guarding them with your life. You'll notice that as I say that, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be connected to your AD carry, as it'll work very well with whoever's doing the best on your team, whether it's your mid or even your team's bruisers that's carrying the team, which gives the item great flexibility. If your partner is doing a lot of damage in fights, you'll heal off the 12% of all the damage they're dealing out too, meaning that you can out-heal the damage your partner is taking in fights and subsequently the damage that's being transferred to you. Finally, when you are within 1000 range of your partner, you'll receive an extra 20 armor, bringing your total armor up to 60. Some of the weaknesses includes relying on a good carry on your team to be partnered up to, as your self-healing and damage absorption is reliant on a good teammate to make use of it. Knight's Vow offers no magic resist as well built into it, and changing partners from ally to ally is on a 90-second cooldown, which makes your partner decision important as you can't change it whenever you'd like to. Overall, Knight's Vow should be bought if you have that one ally that's vital to your team's success that has to stay alive, and when you don't need the immediate magic resist the other items can offer you. Next is Locket of the Iron Solari, which costs 2200 gold and gives 30 armor and 60 magic resist. Locket's active gives a decaying shield to all nearby allies that is based on the highest level between yourself and your ally and scales off of 20% of your bonus health. Now, Locket's best strength is its active ability in team fights, potentially shielding your entire team immediately with no delay with the activation. The active effect is also useful in protecting a carry from getting fully bursted down by enemy assassins. Finally, Locket has a high amount of magic resist, something none of the other support tank items have on this list, making it a useful item versus heavy magic teams. Some of the weaknesses include a generally weak shield it provides unless you build health with other items. It provides low impact unless the active is up, since Locket only gives armor and magic resist and no other stats. And unlike all the other support tank items on the list, Locket doesn't provide any cooldown reduction. Overall, Locket should be bought when you want a team fighting item that provides durability, when the team has a lot of magic users on their team, or when the enemies have assassins that are threatening your carries, and they need the extra durability the shield provides. Moving down the list is Zeke's Convergence, which costs 2250 gold and gives 60 armor, 10% cooldown reduction, 30 magic resist, and 250 mana. Its active effect lets you switch who you'd like your conduit to be on your team whenever you'd like, and when you use your ultimate nearby a conduit ally, for the next 10 seconds, you yourself gain Frost, a 20% AoE slow around your champion, and the conduit ally gains Fire, a 50% bonus in magic damage from their basic attacks. Finally, if your conduit ally attacks a champion that's being slowed by your AoE, your Frost changes to Frostfire, a 40% AoE slow that deals 40 magic damage a second to nearby allies for the next 3 seconds. Now, Zeke's best strength is its ability to add a lot of damage to your ADC's attacks while providing yourself an extra ability to peel and catch up to enemies running away. Especially in smaller team fights, the extra damage and slowing that Zeke's provides to both you and your ADC can heavily tip a fight in your favor. Zeke's also gives a high amount of armor with no strings attached, like Knight's Vow has, which is very helpful in keeping yourself within a fight. Some of the weaknesses include a reliance on having a good ADC, as Zeke's passive ability is almost useless if your ADC isn't putting out damage or dying easily in fights. You also have to get used to switching your conduit to another champion if your ADC isn't around and you need to activate your ult, as it won't trigger unless you have a conduit ally around you when you activate your ult. Finally, Zeke's offers no direct team protection like Knight's Vow or Locket of the Iron Solari provides. Overall, Zeke's should be bought when you're confident in your ADC's ability to fight and not die immediately, when your support champion isn't afraid to be in the mix of fights as well, and when your allies don't require the extra protection Knight's Vow or Locket of the Iron Solari provides. Our final support tank item is Banner of Command, which costs 2200 gold and gives 60 armor, 10% cooldown reduction, 125% health regen, 30 magic resist, and extra movement speed when running nearby any turret or fallen turret. Its active will promote a lane minion that you choose nearby you, making it stronger, have more health, and immune to magic damage on a 2-minute cooldown. Any minion that your promoted minion kills will also grant you the gold, even if you're nowhere near it when it dies. Now, Banner's best strength is its ability to split push and take towers either by itself or grouped up with the rest of your allies. It can also promote a baroned up cannon minion, making it extremely powerful at taking down turrets while simultaneously being out of the range of the turret being able to destroy it. Banner also provides you a high amount of armor with no strings attached, unlike Knight's Vow. Banner also provides you the gold of any minion a bannered minion kills, which can surprisingly grant you a lot of gold if you send the bannered minion down a side lane and the enemy doesn't kill it immediately. Some of the weaknesses include a low team fight impact, as its active does almost nothing in a fight, a high active cooldown which takes 2 minutes to recharge, and it offers no team protection unlike Knight's Vow or Locket of the Iron Solari provides. Overall, Banner should be bought when your team needs extra help pushing lanes, when your team doesn't have an easy way to take towers, or when your support can't make use out of Zeke's Convergence, but you still need the armor, magic resist, and cooldown reduction it provides. And that's it for the Support Tank edition of the Support Items series. If you're interested in watching the other videos in the Support Items series when they come out, check this video's description and click the link to the video you'd like to watch. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I feature support-focused League of Legends content on a weekly basis that you very well might enjoy. Please leave the like on this video as it helps me out tremendously, and hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button to keep up with the latest content I release. Also, I have just started up a new Patreon for my channel. If you are a huge fan of the channel, I urge you to take a look at the different perks of being a Patreoner, ranging from supporting the channel for just $1 and having your name put at the end of every video when I get up to 3 patrons, all the way up to having me as a friend on League of Legends and having me review your games and putting them up on my channel. Right on that, you have yourself a great day today. Thanks much.